Hi there, and welcome to this short Edquip tutorial number 2. In the previous tutorial, we went through how to find suitable training equipment for your training center and how to compare products and request quotations. There's a link to this previous tutorial on the video notes below. However, in this tutorial, we're going to look at how to review received quotations from the vendors, how to compare quotations, how to customize your order, and how to invite your purchasing and finance team members to collaborate on this project. Let's get started. So when you arrive at the Edquip website, you go up here into the right side corner and you click login, sign up, and you're going to use the same credentials as you did when you requested your initial quotation. You're going to end up at what is the quotations overview. Here you can see a project name and different products that you already requested quotations for. You can see a quote comparison with all these quotations side by side. Here you can see that this quotation has already been submitted. So let's jump in and see how we can manage this quotation. On the left side, we have the bid response. This is essentially the quotation that has been submitted by the vendor. You can find the information down here, or you can download it in PDF format. We're going to do that in a moment. Just before that, here is the quotation request information. That is the information that you submitted when you requested the quotation. And this is the information that the vendor has so that they can submit their quotation. You can see that there is a chat with the vendor as well, where they can ask you questions and you can ask them questions or provide each other information necessary for customizing an order, etc. On the right side here, you can find the milestones. They're essentially different stages throughout the procurement process, which will help with clarifying the purchase process and make very secure transfers, including escrow services, etc. You can click this link to figure out more about the details of this process. Otherwise, you can see the different steps all the way through here. You can also find a document sharing functionality where you can upload new documents, and so can the vendor do. So you can find the documents that the vendor has uploaded here as well. So let's jump in and have a look at the quotation in itself. If I click this button, it's going to download the PDF quotation for me. Let's say I want to save it on my desktop and I open it and I want to have a look at it. Then I can see here under customer, this is me as a test university. In this case, it will be your organizational details here. The vendor will be the vendor details here. Then you can find information such as product name, product code, unit cost for this specific product. And this is in the standard format. You can obviously communicate back and forth through the chat with the vendor in order to customize your product if necessary. And they can very easily update this quotation as well. There are shipping costs. There are installation, commissioning, and training costs. There's an escrow cost, which is the cost of using the escrow services through Edquip, which essentially makes your procurement very secure because the vendor only gets paid as and when they reach the different milestones. We go through this further in the tutorial number 3 if you want to have a look at it. There are further commercial parameters here, for example, Incoterms and messages from the customer. Payment details are only provided upon acceptance of the quotation. Now, the vendor goes through information and time to submit the quotation for you, so they very much appreciate your quote feedback. If, for example, this would be way over your expected budget, you can just say will not order and too expensive. Or you could say, I want to chat with the vendor. So then you go to chat and you can say, hey, this is already pre-written here in a previous take of this tutorial video. But you could say, for example, look forward to hearing from you. And then that's how you send the message, right? So this is how you use the quote management in front of you. You go through, you chat with the vendor, you figure out so that the configurations of the product is what you're looking for. And then you can move forward and you can accept this quotation and get a pro forma invoice with the payment details. If you would do this, however, it asks you to confirm your possibility to do this. Let's say that you do not want to do that. You want your finance team or your procurement team to do this. You can easily invite them through a user management functionality, which you just come to under your organizational details. Say that you want to put in someone who can help you. You will be able to do that. Just invite them. They might be from your purchasing department. You invite the user and an email goes out to them. They can log into the customer portal and see exactly the same as you do. And you can collaborate on this project together. So if you would like to have a look at, there we can see new user invitation dispatched. If you want to go in and have a look at how these products compare to each other, just go to the quote comparison. You can see the two hardware products here alongside each other. And if you want to see software products, you just use the filter for software products. You can see how they compare. For example, here you might have something which is offered in euros or in US dollars. It might be different Incoterms, meaning this includes the shipping, but this one does not. For example, the shipping costs are submitted. Here they're not. There says $1, and you can see in the message from the vendor that quote is submitted without cost for shipping and installation, commissioning, training. If you're interested in this product, please let us know and we will calculate these costs precisely. Meaning they saved a little bit of time to submit your quotation quickly, and they might very well calculate the shipping cost and installation, training, and commissioning costs if you just let them know that you're interested in the product, right? So this is how the portal works. If you have any questions, feel free to look here under the help section. There is a lot of information here. Or just email us at info@edquip.co to ask any questions. We're more than happy to help. Thank you for your time. We wish you have a good day, and bye-bye.